You want to do a free paying card game for students, something like this. Choose the symbol for one, and if you click, it will tell the student whether it's correct or it's wrong, something like this. So that is what you're going to do in this video using Microsoft PowerPoint. So we select this and choose this. Okay, let's use this, the default one. Fine. So what do? We have to select this and delete it. Just click it and press the delete key on the keyboard. Then we are going to insert shapes. So you click insert, select any of these shapes and draw. I'm going to draw an oval shape like this. We have to duplicate it. So you select it and hold the control key and press D for dog, D. Then you have duplicated it. Then what you do next is you can change the fill of this one. Let's say to any of these in here. You can also change the outline for both to no outline. No outline. Good. So now we got two shapes that can fit perfectly on each other. So what we are going to do is that we'll flip it so that one will be the front and one will be the back. So we have to add animations to them. So I'll select this one first, then I'll go to animations, then I'll go to more and go to more entrance effects, then I'll select, I want this effect and click OK. Then the trigger is supposed to be on click of oval rectangle 4. So on click of this one is the oval rectangle 4. Then I'll add another animation to it. So I'll select it again. Now let me show you the reason why I'm going to add another animation. If I go to slideshow and from current slide I click this, you see that it keeps showing, it doesn't exit. So I need to add another animation to it. So go to animation, then this time you go to add animation. Don't click any of this, or don't click here and select it. So we come to exit, more exit animation. Then we can use this one, collapse, and click OK. Then the trigger should be on click of oval rectangle 4. So when I go to slideshow now and I click this, you see that it appears and goes off, appears and goes off. Now one more thing that you have to do, okay, is that you are going to repeat the same process for this. So select this and go to animations, then we go to more animations, more entrance effects, then we select stretch. Okay, then come to trigger, on click of oval rectangle 3. So on click of this one, then we have to add again. So we select it and go to add animation, then go to more exit, then this time we select collapse and click OK. So the trigger should be on click of oval rectangle 3. So we go to slideshow and from current slide, we can't find any of them. So what we have to do is we escape and go and bring the animation tab. So animation pane tab. So animation pane, bring the animation pane. So this animation pane we can see here. So what we have to do is that we have to send this one here, and we have to bring this one on top of this here. Then we go to slideshow from current slide. Yeah, it's here. So you can click this. Oop, it's not coming. So you have to go to escape and come to this. Right, double click on it. Then you come to timing. Then on click, select after previous. Then click OK. And when you come to the next one, to this one, double tap on it, come to timing and go to on click after previous and click OK. So now when we go to slideshow from current slide, it's working perfectly for us. But this time you can see that because they are not at one place, you can look as if it's not working perfectly. So just push this to fit right on top of this. So go to slideshow from current slide, you click, it flip, you click, it flips. Good. So we are able to get it to flip for us. So we got our flipping card. We can write something on top. So I can write something here, 1. Then I can write something here, let's say, great. So you can select everything, Control plus A. And I want the font size to increase, so you can do that. And you can also change it to any font you want. Good. I want this one to increase more, so I'll select this one alone and increase it more. Good. So I can go back and fit it perfectly on this. Now if I go to slideshow from current slide, flip. Oh, correct. Wow. So that's it. Now we are going to make it a student activity. So what do we do? Let me select all. So Control plus A, select everything. Then hold the Control again, then press D to duplicate. Control plus D. So I'll push it here, right here. I'm going to change this one to, let's say, wrong. Wrong. And I can change whatever is here, let's say to 2. Can move this one right here to fit on it. Then I can select all again, Control plus A to select everything, then Control plus D to duplicate. Then I push this one aside here. Then what I'm going to do is that, let me change this one. This one is right, so I can change it to wrong again. And then I can change this to let's say, right. I change this one to, let's say, 4. So I can fit it back on it. Good. Then I'm going to add a question here. So let me go to insert, then go to text box. Then I'll type a question that I want my student to read and answer and play the game. So you can adapt it to suit your need. So you can adapt it to suit your needs. Choose the symbol for 1. So you can go to slideshow from current slide, then choose a symbol for one. Correct. Wrong. So you can play it as many times as you want with your student. And one thing about it is that you can duplicate this by holding the control, selecting the slide, hold the control, duplicate, control D, duplicate it as many times as you want. Then you can change the questions or you can adapt it to suit your need. So this is how we create or design flipping flashcard activity or flipping flashcard game in Microsoft PowerPoint.